hands are full.
Okay, once again, I'd like to welcome everybody down here tonight. We're going to have a little cake and juice for Mr. Schiltz's retirement. I'd like to thank Mr. Schiltz and Mr. Geringer for, actually Mr. Geringer and the Parent Club for allowing us today. Right now, we're going to kind of sit back and enjoy and reminisce we all came down here and used to Christ the King and Brita. And at the beginning, you know, the principal is the principal, and now you almost want to go and see him every day, make sure everything's okay. And you know, he's always been there to support in the positive and negative ways that we've had in the middle school, and he's just been there all the time, and I appreciate that. It's always wonderful to have a great support team behind you, along with our staff and students. So, but he kind of runs the show and helps us get through each day. Good. I'm going to let it go with that. If there's any other teacher that would like to say a few words.
Show Mr. Geringer that we are the best kids ever. I also want to thank all of my teachers, and I stress that you're wonderful. We have our days when I know they would like to hang me, and there are days I would like to hang a few of them. However, at the end of the day, I've always been grateful for my students, for my teachers, Mrs. Schwiertz over here, and definitely Mrs. Earlbeck. She is the brains behind your operation, and all the teachers agree. I need that help. But I cannot say enough about my students here. And I have praised you, I've bragged about you, and I've loved you, and I know that sounds crazy, but we do love you very much. And my teachers here are awesome and just incredible, and that's enough, but I can't say enough good about all of you. Thank you very much for all of this. Principals can't cry. We have to be tough. But, no, I'm not, I promise I won't. But I'm going to miss you all so much, more than you'll ever know. Hopefully they'll invite me back. I might have to, well, I'm going to get in the building. They're not only taking my keys, but they're going high security. I'll probably be on the list of do not allow in. But thank you all. Thank you to your parents.
Presented to you, Earl Schiltz, in appreciation of 46 years of service. Best wishes for a long and happy retirement from all your friends at Kemper Middle School. And a few other students that are helping with this next part of it would meet me out in the hallway.
Pleasant work environment. As you guys know, he has a great sense of humor. He has a positive attitude. He's such a hard worker. He's a good listener if you have a question or if you need advice. And just from my own experience, I think that he is such a good representative of Kemper as a whole, and definitely very well deserving of our Good Shepherd Award for the diocese. So, on behalf of the students, Student Council organized a scrapbook for you. So every single one of these students wrote a letter to you to say thank you so much for your service and to your dedication to Kemper. And just reading them as we were putting them together, there are some great memories here, and you can definitely tell that you have a great connection with the students because they love to talk to you and their face lights up when they're around you. And as you see from our pictures here in the slideshow, that you definitely make a positive difference in their lives. So I'm going to turn it over to Lauren and Caitlin to present you with this graphic.
Mr. Schiltz, you're really awesome.
kind of goes along with the scrapbook. You have a list of folks you know with memories in this book, and every now and then you can go and take a look. That is when you'll realize these names, they are a part, not of the book they're written in, but also from the heart. For each name stands for someone who has crossed your path sometime, and in that meeting, they have become the reason and the rhyme. Although it sounds fantastic for us to make this plain, we really are composed of each remembered name. Although you're probably not aware of any special link, just knowing you has shaped our lives more than you can think. And when we send a greeting that is addressed to you, it is because you're on the list of folks we're indebted to. So whether we have known you for many days or few, in some way you have been a part in shaping things we do. We all are but a total of the many folks we've met, and you are a friend we would prefer never to forget. Thank you for being our principal and friend. from me, and he got his song, and he got you guys to dance with your arms. So I fulfilled your wish for your party.
Thank you very much. This has been wonderful. You all did a great job, and I will always be very proud of every student I've taught these many years. But you're probably the best, and I'll tell you a secret. You're all my favorite students. Thank you. Thank you to all who put this together, to this wonderful, this looks almost like a chorus line.